we have one Monte Carlo simulation. Let's look at this Monte Carlo simulation. There are two files that actually are left. One is handling circular references. I really don't like to explain this. This is not a very good use of time. Before, this was a very useful tool if you wanted to have circular references calculation manual. But now Excel provides the built-in tool for circular reference adjustment. So I don't think there is any need for this. But this Monte Carlo simulation is a very interesting calculation. And this is what I'm going to explain. And this is what we are going to try to work with. What Monte Carlo simulation actually does, we have created a file like this, and what we are trying to achieve, statistics tells you that if you have a historical data, if you plot that data on this, you will get this kind of a normal bell curve, and this bell curve would mean that there are certain values towards the plus side and towards the negative side of this. If the central value in this bell curve is 7, you can go maximum maybe 9.35, and minimum you can go to 3.25, and that is the range between which all the values will fall. And that is the statistical analysis that generally is done. And from this, you get your calculation of standard deviation, and this is your mean value or the central tendency value of this entire analysis. Now, think about projecting this data into the future. Now, theory tells you, the statistic theory tells you, and there is one specific theory which is called a random walk theory. Now, random walk theory means that any transaction can have a increase in price, a decrease in price, or an increase in quantity or a decrease in quantity compared to the historical values. This is considered as the what you call one of the basic features of an independent and competitive market, where all the buyers and sellers are fully informed, and there are multiple suppliers of the same product available, and the buyers have no power on the sellers, and sellers have the choice to buy it from any party. We have created an example here with the historical price. You have the historical price of $50 and historical volume of $10, and that is the historical revenue of 5,000, which is multiplication of price and volume and you get your revenue. This, why we are calling initial price, because we are going to start with this and we are going to try and project the future price and volume and the revenue starting from this point onwards. Now, again, statistics always relies on the historical trends. Here is the mean growth in price over the last 1 year. Mean growth means the price may have increased maybe 8% for each transaction. Each transaction, when you go to buy, you bid for a different price, and there is a kind of an acceptance of that price or not. The price may have declined, the price may have increased, but mean growth in price is 4%. Mean growth in volume is 3%. And then the standard deviation of the growth in volume, growth in price is 3%, and standard deviation of growth in volume is 2%. What this actually means is, if you place it on this bell curve, this is the standard deviation. Standard deviation is, if the standard deviation is high, the bell curve will be flatter and the bell shape will be wider at the bottom. And if the standard deviation is low, the bell will be narrower at the bottom. So that's what standard deviation means. Now, based on these values, you are not only looking at the initial price, you are looking at the mean growth and standard deviation of growth in price. Based on all these parameters, there are multiple functions in statistics which can give you the next possible uh, price point. What can be the possible price for the next transaction based on the historical numbers of mean growth in price and mean growth in volume and and standard deviation growth of price growth, and for volume, mean growth in volume and standard deviation of growth in volume also. What would be the next possible item? Now, the theory of random walk can means that price can go in any direction, plus or minus. Volume can go plus and minus. And to make the things purely random, there is a function in Excel. That function is rand function, and this rand function clearly is a volatile function. Every time you write this function, it gives you a completely different answer. If I write rand here, rand, and just close this rand function, this gives me a probability 0.131085. This is the probability only. This probability may mean that if I go with the growth in price, if I want to check, this would give me the possibility of change in price at this level. Now keep an eye on this number that I just calculated. I'm going to write another rand function for the number in volume, change in volume, and this rand. uh, when I write this rand, RAND, when I write this rand, the first value will also change. And that is the beauty of this rand function actually. It is purely random number. If, wherever in this sheet, if I hit enter even here, the values change where I have entered the rand. And that is what we want to achieve. We want a purely a random change in our price and volume. And that random change will help us to get a range of prices that are possible in the future. And on that, based on that range of prices, we will be able to then make our future price and volume decisions based on the projection and based on the company policy. Now, when when you want to calculate, it's easy to plot this bell curve if you have the values available. But when we don't have all the values available, this bell curve can give you the mean value. It can give you the standard deviation also. But now we don't, we have for the historical values, we have the growth, mean growth in price, and we have standard deviation of the price growth. These both values are available, and we have a random value for the future. Now we want to apply all these values for this, and we want to reverse direction or work back and by to get our number in terms of one of the entries in on our bell curve point. The function that we are going to use for that is norm in function. I would encourage you to study a little bit more about this norm in function in statistics, and that function will help you understand how to apply that. But I'm going to use this function to get to reverse work on the anti level and try to find what is the expected growth in price with this random number as my probability. And this is my historical growth in price. And this is historical standard deviation of price. So what I'm just trying to project one price point, and my norm in function, this is my probability for change in price. Then I have to get the mean growth in price, historical, and standard deviation of growth in price. This is also historical. With these, it will give me one possible growth in price, 1.89%. Now this 1.89%, when I hit enter in some other cell, will also change. And that is what I actually want. I want this to remain random and change every time I change this. I will apply the same norm in function on the volume, and this norm in for volume is going to be, again, this is my probability for volume. This is my mean growth rate in volume historically. And this is the standard deviation of the growth in volume. With this, I will get a growth in volume. And now with these two values, growth in price and growth in volume, I can determine what is the price next time. Next price. What is the price next? And that price will be the starting price multiplied by 1 plus the growth in price, this value, and that gives me the new price. And the volume, this is my historical volume, multiplied by the 1 plus growth in volume. So this will give me the historical volume. Given these two values now, I can calculate the revenue by multiplying these two values together. My new price multiplied by my new volume. And that is the new revenue.
Sir, I think you plus both.
Yes. I was looking at the number and it was not what it should be. Yeah, now it is correct. Okay. Having done that, I put the basic functions here. But again, statistics tells you that you should have at least 500 data points in order to get a good bell curve and in order to get a correct result. Now, this is one of the possibilities. This is new price, this is new volume, and this is new revenue. Now, what we have to do in this exercise, we have to copy this new price and put it here, this new volume, put it here, and this new revenue, put it here. That is one line item for our data to be projected. Then I will just hit enter anywhere. If I hit enter here, all my values have changed. Now I will copy this value, paste it in the second row. Copy this new volume, paste it in the second row. Copy this this revenue, paste it in the second row. So that will be my second data point. I will hit enter one more time, and that will give me the third data point, these three values. So all this exercise, it will take a lot of time for me when I'm trying to compare and copy and paste these values. This will take a lot of my time. Now, having done that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring in a macro to help me with that. Uh, what I've done in this file, I have put this macro code in a sheet named code, and I'm going to copy this code and I'm going to bring it into my VBA text. I've copied the code. I go back to my simulation. I will open where's my developer. I will enter Visual Basic, and I don't have any VBA module. If I just insert a VBA module here, and this is module 1, I'm just going to paste the code here. And what we are doing in this code, we are first of all, we are declaring some values, and this is what we are saying. Declared in memory, new price as double. New price is this new price, this cell here, cell number B18. New volume as double. And by the way, these cells have been named in the name ranges. So these cells have their names. This is new price, and you can see when I click here, you see the value name of the cell is new price. So this is your value. Uh, New price as double, new volume as double. This is new volume. Then new revenue as double, X as integer, and simulations as integers. This is the number of simulations defined here. We want this to this macro to run 500 times and give us the results of those 500 macros, 500 times copying and pasting of the values. Then simulations is defined as simulation, and this is also a name range in the file. And you see, if I click here, you see the word simulations. Now, this part is error handling. Is what we are trying to achieve in columns from D to G, whatever the contents of the column, they should be cleared first. And after that, what next? It should copy and paste these values. And if the clear contents of this cell from D to G, cells Excel type, and this is clear content from X1 to simulation. Now this is what we are trying to achieve here, starting from 1 up to simulation. Simulation means the number entered in this cell here. If it is 200, it will take 200 turns. If it is 500, it will take 500 turns. If I type 1000 here, it will take 1000 turns. Then it will look at the new price, new volume, and new revenue. And then it will copy from there and paste it in these cells. X plus 2. When we say X plus 2, the value is X. X is the first value is 1. So what X plus 2 means, X in terms of rows, 1 plus 2. That means 3. And our first value that will be pasted here is value number 1. X is 1. So it will paste 1 here. Then it will paste next value, it will paste 2 here, 3 here, and 4 here until all 500 values are done. Then the second cell, it will copy every time a new price is generated. It will copy and paste it in this new price column. Every time a new revenue is generated, it will copy and paste it here. So each time a new simulation happens, it will copy from these 3 cells, paste in these 3 cells, and add a new number to that line. This is essentially what this code is going to do. And then finally, it will calculate the final price. Here is the final price and final volume and final revenue. This is what it is going to calculate. And with this VBA code already generated, this sub is MCS, or Monte Carlo brief, which is for Monte Carlo simulation. So this sub is going to run this particular code for me. And if everything goes correct, we will see 500 items randomly generated and pasted here. Now, what I'm going to do for this button, I already have this button. I'm going to assign a macro to this button, and we have MCS macro here. So it is assigned. Now, if I click on this button, this will become clickable, and it will start running the macro. Now, just see how long it takes to generate these 500 values from this code. I'm going to place my cursor here, and I'm going to click on this button. which is my macro run button. And when I click here, you see how fast it will work. Done. And here is your 500 values, all randomly generated. And here is the summary of that. The price range is this, the volume range is this, and the revenue range is this. Okay, that's what a macro can do for you. If I want to run 1,000 simulations, I just have to change the number of simulations there. Let's see, it will run it again. It will clear the contents one time, and then it will start running again. Let's start. Here you can see the progress also. This is your new 1,000 values: price, volume, and revenue. With this, this is the probably the most accurate method of projecting your future uh, uh, range of prices and volumes. Now, having calculated this, you can now go for the most probable values to create your budget. And I would say that mean value would be the right value to use, and mean value of price and mean value of volume, that should be taken as your values for projections. This was the item left that I wanted to cover. There's one more which I promised I will show you. It says there is a circular reference, and I know because there is circular references, but this circular reference, I don't like to explain it too much, because the approach to do macro is just to run manual loops until the macro, until it gives you the correct result. So what we are actually trying to achieve, we are calculating the interest. uh, you will copy the cell and paste it here as values. So that will break the circular reference, and you will run it again and again in order to get the values. But there is an easier solution now. Instead of doing this, you can go to options, and you can switch on this iterative calculation, and that will solve your circular reference problem. So this is the value. The job is actually done. This kind of files we used to create when this circular reference clearance was not available in Excel. But now it is available, so we don't need to spend time on that. This brings us to the end of this course, guys. I don't know what kind of journey it has been for you guys. I would like to hear your comments on the entire program, the content we covered, the way we covered, and if you have any suggestions for improvement, you're most welcome. And I will try to respond to your queries in future, um, if I have time and if the circumstances permit. And feel free to remain in touch, and I'm available. Your comments, guys. Who will go first? Yes. Yes, Sayed.
Uh, okay, sir. Thank you for the nice session. We enjoy this also, and we learn some magic Excel skills.
Mhm.
Now, now we are actually at that point which we say on the first day that our Excel skills.
Yeah,
So, inshallah, this is very advanced function to Excel, and all these are very helpful to us, inshallah, in our job roles, current job roles, and maybe in future job roles also.
inshallah.
And on financial model, so we will try some samples from
Yeah,
other companies, from our current companies, and
of
we
course.
have the video recordings and we have the Excel formulas and samples.
Yeah,
So inshallah, it will be difficult for us, but after exercising and playing,
yeah,
when we get the idea clear, inshallah, there will be no problem. And if we face any problem, so we can contact also.
Inshallah. And one advice on the recordings, please don't rely on the online availability of recordings. Download them and save them in your computer, because after some time, I think they will not be available.
Yes, it's better. Yes.
Yeah. So always it's a good advice to download these videos.
Yes, better, sir. Inshallah, we will download the files and the videos, and we will make a backup with us
Yes.
for lifetime, inshallah.
Inshallah.
One small suggestion,
Yes.
maybe it's not good
Hmm.
because I attend only one session, and this preparation info, they are working on this from many years.
Yeah.
Actually, we attend 6 classes on Excel and
Uh-huh.
2 classes at the end on
On the model.
financial model.
On the model. Yes.
Yes, on the model. My
Yeah.
suggestion, if possible, for the next or future students, if we can make it 50-50, for example, 4 classes to Excel and 4 classes to model, so they
Hmm.
can enjoy playing on another company example or another models also. For example, before I told you, if we have historic financials,
Hmm.
so we can use the average method like that. So many
Yeah.
example we can put. This is just a suggestion for future
Yeah.
students.
We will discuss. We'll consider this. Why not?
So thank you from my side, and
Thank
best
you.
of luck all of you, and
Thank you.
to me also, inshallah.
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 Yes. So thank you, Syed. Who will go next?
Yes, thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Your
Uh,
comment.
was good journey for me when I was starting attending these courses for financial modeling in the Excel.
Uh-huh.
From that time until now, there are many things I learned. I learned a lot, more formulas, more key functions I didn't know before. But for now, I'm navigating the Excel. I'm still trying harder
Hmm.
until I reach on good points.
Okay.
And I think also we try to navigate on the things related to the financing, this balance sheet, cash flow, cash
Yeah.
discount operations.
Uh-huh.
Also was good for me. The things which try for me, help me day by day, improving the business, improving the company work for.
Hmm.
And I think, inshallah, even there is some also other courses we can attend, inshallah, uh, just can help us to keep improving our daily business. There is
Yeah.
also you are certified in terms of project management and other things like that.
Yeah.
Maybe it will we will keep learning from your side, and I think we'll be also a good person or good staff in the company work for.
Inshallah.
Inshallah, inshallah.
Inshallah. Thank you, Yusuf.
Thank you.
Thank you. Who will go
Uh,
next? Yes, Diana.
yeah. Even me, thank you for the all the session. Through these courses, I gained a deep understanding how
Mm-hmm.
to build structured and dynamic financial models in Excel, some analysis.
Mm-hmm.
I learned a lot from this uh, session. Hope we'll
Okay.
keep in touch. We'll keep asking because we will be applying in our daily jobs.
Sure.
Maybe we'll be contacting you somehow where
Anytime.
there is confusion.
Sure.
Yeah. Uh, Overall, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Mm.
Thank you. Charles. Charles, you there? Charles, can you hear me? I don't know. I don't know if Charles can hear me or not. Okay, guys. I think if Charles can hear, He can give his comments, but maybe he
So,
cannot
Isa,
give.
there is another question I have.
Yes, sure.
I would love
Go
to
ahead.
know if someone attended this course's financial model,
Yeah.
if there is either any document here you print for that can help us. Is it possible?
What kind of document?
Maybe certifications or any paper of
Uh,
recommendation.
the certificate, preparation info will send you a certificate.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, they will send you a certificate of completion. Yes.
Uh, thank you so much. Hope
Welcome.
to see you soon in another
Inshallah.
courses, inshallah.
Inshallah. I teach from this preparation info platform. I teach Excel dashboards and Power
Hmm?
BI and Power BI.
Wow, wow,
Yeah.
wow.
So these are the two courses I
Okay.
teach from this platform.
Okay,
Thank you, thank you.
Yes.
the preparation info, they will issue certificates, so they need the exact names or anything. They will ask from us
Yes.
something.
Yes. Yes. Better
Okay.
send them an email. Send them an email for exact name, and they will send you the certificates.
Okay. Normally, in 1 week, 2 weeks like this,
Yeah. Within
how
1
much
week
it
they
will
should.
take?
Yeah. Within 1 week they should be able to send you.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, boss. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, guys. Best of luck. Keep your learning antennas up. There is no end to learning. So
Yes.
Yeah, there is no limit in learning.
yeah, there's no
Yes.
end to learning. So keep learning and keep doing good work. Best
Yeah,
of luck.
yeah.
Best of luck in life. Okay. Bye bye. Good night.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
bye. Good night, good night.
Good night. Good night.